So I know I know you got to get going. You got another important discussion to have here in a few minutes. But just before you go, I want to talk to you very briefly about this World Health Organization pandemic treaty, the revisions currently being made to the existing regulations, and the new pandemic accord that's set to take effect. What, in your view, I mean, give us a quick overview of what it is and what the dangers are in your perspective.
Well, first off, the international health regulations were put in place years ago. And this is an update. So you're laying out two separate agendas. One is the Pandemic Health Treaty, and one is the updated international health regulations. And the IHR modifications were actually proposed by our government down here. I guess we're down under. We're not Aussies, but so it was actually our Health and Human Services that devised this scheme that would vest, together with the health treaty, the right of the World Health Organization to serve as the central global coordinating body for response to future public health outbreaks, would vest with Mr. Tedros or his Director General replacement the ability to unilaterally declare a public health emergency, would create a situation in which the World Health Organization would be authorized to, I guess the kindest word is surveil independent nation states for their willingness and ability to comply with the prescriptions that might come from a World Health Organization. And just to provide context, Mr. Tedros and the WHO are busy telling themselves what a great job they've done. But I think most of the rest of us think that they did an atrocious job during the COVID crisis and grossly misinterpreted what was happening in China. And then on the basis of that misunderstanding, propagated policies such as lockdowns across the world that were highly counterproductive and were completely misaligned with the prior consensus documents at WHO about how to manage a pandemic. So they just threw the rule book out the window, much like the regulators did, in a moment of panic, and said, "Oh, the Chinese have got it right, and so we're going to do what the Chinese did." Turns out that the backstory is that the Chinese used a very, very restrictive definition for death from COVID.